In a surprising announcement, legendary comedian and former Tonight Show host Jay Leno is making end-of-life arrangements, revealing his final wishes and plans for his massive car collection. Could this mark the final chapter for the 74-year-old icon? Let's break down all the details.
Jay Leno is facing the inevitable as he makes end-of-life arrangements dictating how his fortune should be divvied up when he dies. Court documents obtained by RadarOnline.com reveal the 74-year-old and his wife, Mavis, plan to leave a seven-figure chunk of dough to family and also open a museum to honor Jay's passion for cars. The former late-night host updated his will in a Los Angeles court after being appointed as conservator for Mavis, 77, who has been battling severe dementia. His latest filing detailed provisions for his ailing wife's care and said the couple intended to remain in their home for as long as reasonably possible, planning to use their funds for assistance from household employees or caregivers as may be necessary. Should Jay pass away first, Mavis would require court approval to make any changes to their shared trust. When they have both passed, their remaining assets will go to Jay's charity, the JDM Foundation. The organization will also be tasked with creating a museum to showcase the auto enthusiast's extensive car and motorcycle collection.
Jay Leno has made his intentions clear, filing court documents detailing how his fortune and extensive car collection will be handled after his passing. Leno plans to create a museum to house his prized collection, estimated at $52 million. His wife, Mavis, who has been battling severe dementia, is also included in the planning, with Leno acting as her conservator.
Jay Leno is officially granted conservatorship over his wife, Mavis Leno, after her dementia diagnosis, according to court documents obtained by E! News. In a Los Angeles County Superior Court hearing on April 9th, Mavis's lawyer was in agreement with the conservatorship, according to People magazine, who attended the hearing. The lawyer also said in court that Mavis is receiving excellent care with her husband, Mr. Leno. In response, the judge agreed that she is in very good care and approved Jay's request, telling the 73-year-old, "Everything you're doing is right." The judge then added, "I totally understand. This is a difficult period." The update comes after the former Tonight Show host filed for a conservatorship for his 77-year-old wife, Mavis Leno, back in January, according to documents obtained by E! News. Jay's motive behind the petition was to set up a living trust for her to ensure she has managed assets to provide her with future care if he died. This comes after a new filing earlier in April that revealed his wife's condition was continuing to decline. An April 1st filing from his wife's attorney, Ronald Ostrin, provided an update to her condition 3 months after he filed for conservatorship. The new report revealed that she sometimes does not know her husband, Jay, nor her date of birth. According to the report, she has a lot of disorientation, will ruminate about her parents who have both passed and her mother who died about 20 years ago.
Leno's love for cars is no secret. With more than 181 cars and 160 motorcycles, he's been a true guardian of vintage and classic vehicles. The planned museum will be a testament to this passion, allowing fans and collectors to admire his collection for years to come.
What are we looking at here?
Well, these are American cars from the 20s, Duesenbergs, Packard, a little bit of everything.
Where do you find them? Where do you source your cars?
Well, you know, if you're into something, there's always other people that are interested in it too. You know, a lot of these guys are hermit kind of guys, and they've had a car since it was new, and they've kept their whole life. And a lot of them just wanted to go to a good home. You know, so I usually pay.
What are we looking at here?
Okay, well, that was interesting. That's the last Duesenberg made by the Duesenberg brothers, and the guy I bought it from bought it in '46, locked it in his garage. And I bought it in 2005 after he passed away. The garage hadn't been opened in like 60 years.
Really?
And you know, you found newspapers of Japanese attack again and all these kind of stories, you know. So.
And you still drive all of these cars?
Oh yeah, they're all on the road. They drive them all. Yeah.
This has caught my eye, mainly because it's
the Book of the Morgan.
The Book of the Morgan.
Yeah.
So one of these are Morgan.
These are Morgan.
They're Morgans.
These two are Morgans. Yeah.
Magnificent, aesthetic cars.
Well, English cars. Yeah.
According to the official, Jay's upgraded will and trust were done in his wife's best interest amid her dementia battle. No one lives forever, and the actions taken by Mr. Leno are reasonable and necessary for his and Mavis's protection, the filing read. Jay's estate plan and his wife's conservatorship are separate and apart from each other. As long as Jay retains testamentary capacity, he can change his estate plan as often as he wants to his heart's content. Yo, Jay, can I please get one of your cars in your collection?
I think this might win the prize for first sports car. This is a Mercer Raceabout.
Well, this car here is a 1909 Baker Electric. People are always stunned to find out that they had electric cars before gas cars, which they did.
About the ugliest car you could imagine. It's what happens when English design a car for America. Put fins on it now. Put big chrome. Put chrome. And you can see the Japanese weren't quite sure what they're doing. It looks a bit like an Alfa Romeo, but also looks like a mid-50s Thunderbird. This is an expensive car. Fiat Millicento, which means 1100. Lady bought this new in '59. She put it in her living room in 1962, and it sat there until I pulled it out in 2005. It's original paint. You can go to a car show and sit here, you know, because mechanically, it's as good a car as anybody has. We did the engine, the brakes, and everything. But this is the way I got it. This is always a race car. It was painted candy apple red in the 60s.
His wife's incapacity would not affect his ability to change his estate plan. He may have planned long ago for her potential incapacity in his estate plan and vice versa.
Also there for support was Jerry's friend and comedy legend Jay Leno and wife Mavis. Jay was recently granted a conservatorship over his wife's estate due to her diagnosis of dementia.
Mavis, does this man make you laugh all the time?
Well, not all.
We laugh together.
Yeah, not all the time, but most of the time.
Jay celebrated his 74th birthday Sunday, one day before Jerry, who turned 70.
It's wonderful to know that Jay's hard work on his unique and priceless car collection will live on long after he is gone. He has been a good steward, a good husband, and a good man. Jay Leno's decision to make these arrangements shows how dedicated he is not only to his legacy, but to ensuring his collection remains accessible. What do you think of Leno's final wishes and plans for his car collection? Let me know in the comments below.
A reporter for The Outlet wrote, as the market for vintage and classic cars continues its flourishing trajectory, one can confidently predict that Leno's collection will steadily ascend in value, solidifying his status as a comedian extraordinaire and guardian over one of the most enviable car collections found anywhere on Earth.
What are your thoughts on Jay Leno's plans for his fortune and car collection? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for more updates from What's the Gossip. Stay tuned for more stories.